tutorial stream video about how to install a Stardew Valley mod. Specifically, in this case, the CJB Cheats menu in-game mod, and then we're going to demonstrate how to use said mod. First, you're going to need to download the CJB Cheats menu mod. And in order to do that, you need to go to nexusmods.com/Stardew Valley, and you can search for it there. I will also provide a direct link to it in the description of the highlight of this video. I can also place that in my chat right now. Actually, it's going to be stupidly long, and I hope Nightbot's not going to screw me over for this. Alright. There's the Nexus Mods page to download the CJB Cheats menu. And all you do in order to download that is just click on the file. It will ask you to save it. It's going to tell you that you're going to need another file. It has a dependency, and we're going to show you how to get that as well. Just click continue with my download, and I have my browser set to save it, to let me choose where to save it. Usually in this case I save it on the desktop. As you can see, oh no, sorry, this is for the cheats menu. So what I do with the cheats menu is I like to put it as close to my Stardew Valley as I possibly can. And since I have Stardew Valley saved from Steam, where it's going to be saved is either under Program Files if you're running a 32-bit operating system, or it's going to be saved on Program Files x86 if you're running on a 64-bit operating system. So we go in there, and then we go down to Steam, and then we go to Steam Apps, Common, and then find your Stardew Valley. Open that up, and as you can see, we've already saved it in there. So all you would do is just click on Save, and it will save it in there for you. It's pretty simple. Very, very simple. Cancel that because we already have it saved. We'll close that because we already, again, have it saved. So, back to the description, tells you that you need to have Stardew Valley modding API or SM API installed. So when you click on that link, it will take you directly to what you need. So in order to download that, same thing. Click on it, and then this I prefer to save on my desktop because it's the simplest, easiest way to get to it. So I've already got it saved. It's a previous version, but it is the most the most recently needed version of it. So you just save it, and then it's on your desktop. So how you install this Stardew Valley modding API is you go, and mine's already unzipped, but when you save it on your desktop, you can right click on it and it will say extract, and you can click on that and extract it right on your desktop. And in order to install it into Stardew Valley, just open it up. There is a file here called use, and it tells you how to use it. It says place this exe next to stardewvalley.exe and run it. Very simple. So what you're going to do in that case is right click on it, and then click on copy, and then you're going to go back to your Stardew Valley, and then right click on it and click paste. And we've already got it pasted here, so that will put it next to your Stardew Valley. And now instead of running Stardew Valley, you'll be running the Stardew modding API every time you want to play Stardew Valley with the cheat menu enabled. So I recommend, because now you can no longer run it just from Steam. It won't enable the cheats menu that way. It doesn't link up. Perhaps a later version of the file will automatically link it up when you run it from Steam. But because now you'll be just running this modding API executable, what I recommend to do is to be able to find it easily. I recommend just right clicking on it, and then click on send to, and then click on desktop. It will create a shortcut on the desktop for you. And as you can see, if I minimize these, we've already got our shortcuts set up. Now, whenever you want to, after this installation is complete, whenever you want to run Stardew Valley with the cheats menu mod enabled, you would just double click on that to run it. Now, back to our Stardew Valley folder, and we're going to work on installing our cheats menu. All you have to do is, if you open it, you can see there's a CJB cheats menu already in there. So, what you want to do is right click on it, and then click extract all, and normally it's going to extract it just into the folder that it's already located in. What you're going to do then is browse, and again you're going to go back to you're going to search for your Stardew Valley, which again for me is in Program Files x86, Steam, and then Steam Apps, and then Common, and then Stardew Valley. But in this case, we're not going to select that folder. We're going to select the folder called Mods, and then we're going to select that one. And then you click on Extract, and it will extract it into the Mods folder. Now, if you do not have a folder called Mods, you can simply right-click and click on New, and then click on Folder. And it will create a new folder, and you can automatically rename it. It needs to be named, as you can see. We're just going to delete this one because we don't need it. Delete. But as you can see, the folder needs to be named Mods with a capital M, M-O-D-S, Mods. And then you would go through the process of extracting this into the Stardew Valley Mods folder. As you can see, we've already got it extracted in there, but you would just again select it and then click on Extract. We're going to cancel because we already have it in there. To ensure that it was successful, you just double click on Mods and you should see CJB Cheats menu. Just double click on that. There should be 3 files in there, as you can see. There should be CJB Cheats menu.dll, there should be config.json, and manifest.json. If you've got those files in your mods CJB cheats menu folder, you know you've done it correctly. And to get, oops, I did not want to do that. Oh, to get the, I will link, to get the Stardew Valley modding appy, I will also provide a link for that as well, right here in the chat, because previous streams have chat replay now. And I will also provide the links for these in the description. I'll highlight it so it stays on my channel forever, and then I will also provide links to these in the description. This one is the link for the Stardew Valley modding appy. Now, once you've got that all set up, and you've got the file on your desktop, you can just double click on it, and we're going to demonstrate some of the things that this mod can do. So we're just opening up our Stardew Valley here. This might actually be just slightly too loud. That's better. Okay, we're gonna load. The beauty about this is that you can either start with a previously saved game, or you can start a new game. It's not going to disrupt your saves. So you just open up your saved game. I'm going to open up mine. This is a shared computer with Merlin's Keeper. But I'm going to demonstrate now how to use some of the functions of this mod. All you have to do is press P. That's right, press P. All you got to do to open the menu. Now under Players and Tools, you've got some tools going on. You've got Infinite Stamina. This is your stamina bar to basically do as much like wood chopping, much like tilling the ground, and as much breaking rocks with the pickaxe, as much watering as you want without losing any stamina. Infinite health is good for your mind, so you won't lose any health. Increased movement speed, I like to use this one. It allows you to get around really, really fast. You can change it from no improvement all the way up to 10. One hit kill, self-explanatory, kill things in one shot. Max daily luck, max rock, you have infinite water in your can, so you have to refill it. A one-hit break, so you can break rocks with your pickaxe very, very easily. Now this is the one that Warlord is requesting because it is the thing that he was frustrated the most with. And all you do is click on farming and fishing, and you can see some things for farming here. But what Warlord is requesting is a couple of things, and I'm going to demonstrate now. Instant catch and instant bite. So we're going to go, put on our fishing rod, and we're going to go down to a fishing spot on the water, if I can run correctly here. Okay, so for this, you're casting the same way you normally would cast. Hold on the button and throw it out when it's at the power that you want. So for instant catch, wait for the spawn, click on it, and it automatically catches. Now, I got a sunfish there. That's pretty cool. Now, instant bite. If you're having trouble reacting to the sound indicator for the catch, all you have to do is put on instant bite and cast your rod out and look. Instant. Now I don't have to worry about reacting. I can click on it anytime that I want and catch something. In that case, it's green magic. Instant. So you don't have to worry about it. And instantly catches it. Okay. Now that is how you do that. We don't need that because we're not saving. There's a couple of other things in here. You can increase your skill levels to anything you want or reset them all. Change the weather, although the weather changing I find a bit buggy, so I probably would avoid using it. You can allow gifting anytime. This one's good. If you're stuck in the mine and you're about to pass out because it's approaching 2 AM, you don't think you'll be able to do that. Even with the much faster speed, you can warp to anywhere you want. All you have to do is scroll until you see where you want to go, click on set, and it takes you right back. In this case, I went right back to my farm, and it sets me right back to the front door of my farm. You can also control time, freeze time when you're inside of a building, freeze time when you're inside of a cave, just freeze time anywhere. Also, some quick controls, as I said before, P to open the menu, and T to freeze time automatically anywhere. So that, and to get out of it, you can either press P again, or you can press escape. So that, my friends, is how to install and use a Stardew Valley mod. In this case, the CJD cheats menu and the Stardew Valley modding app, which goes along with it. I hope you found this quite informative. I will highlight it so that it stays on my channel forever. And thanks for watching, if there is anybody watching. And thank you very much for viewing this, if you're viewing this post-highlight. And we will see you all later. I've been Mr. Smee. Everyone have a wonderful day.